Sup guys, Druglow here, and I guess today's video is brought to you by WTF IGN. If you go on their channel IGN and see how they quote unquote build a computer, facepalm, total facepalm. Oh, you need $1,400 to play Crisis 3. Ah, and all this crap, and let's see. One, the guy's fucking stupid. Two, the guy's fucking stupid. Three, the guy's fucking stupid. I'm not sure if you caught that. He's fucking stupid. First, wrong thing in the video. I didn't even watch like the whole entire thing because it was just so bad and giving really bad advice. First thing in the video, he doesn't even know how to mount the bracket for the CPU cooler properly onto the motherboard, because that's like a bracket system kind of deal. Two, he takes Tim and just globs it on the heat sink and he starts smearing it around. Then he adds more thermal paste and sticks it on. It's pretty funny if you want a good laugh. And then he goes, and I think some comments said that he said that you don't need a heat sink. I guess he was doing socket 2011, which is freaking retarded for a gaming build. 3570K, 7770 or 7850, depending on your budget. 8 gigs of RAM and a hard drive, and a $90 power supply is all you need. This was priced out at I think $1,400 or $1,500 for gaming, playing Crisis 3. And he's like, oh, well, we're going to go and put 16 gigs of RAM for gaming. You really don't need that. You only need 16 gigs if you're doing video encoding or some kind of CPU/RAM heavy base stuff like rendering images, videos, like I said before, encoding videos, blah, 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 blah. Like, this video is a freaking joke. It is hilarious. And stuff like that. And then, not like it matters, but I guess there are some guys, like, you know, PC Enthusiast makes this video look bad and everything. And to myself, you probably saw the comment and everything, like, well, to me, a PC Enthusiast does, like, you know, water cool, overclocks, benches, helps other people, you know, mod their computer, or talk to people, educate, and help teach about computers, not downplay, or I should say, not degrade the person who has lower end hardware and everything like that. Computer's a computer. And then someone says that like water cooling is a complete waste of money, which I find hilarious because that is a hobby of mine, so I spend my money the way I want it. But he's like, it's total waste of money when you can get an all-in-one closed loop. Well, guess what, buddy? You can't cool a CPU and a GPU in one loop. And actually, you might take double the space because of the radiator mounts that come with the all-in-one coolers. Let alone, I would prefer a 240 for the CPU and a 240 for the GPU, which there are coolers out there, but wait a minute, if you get a custom loop, get a 360 rad, you're minimizing some of that space. But that's just my opinion, and also in general, you'll get better temps and everything like that. And he says, well, there's this excuse me, light just turned off. But then the guy's like, oh, well, there's an all-in-one water cooling solution where I can expand. I'm like, well, that's not really an all-in-one water cooling solution, because you still have to change out the fluid and everything. And what I'm thinking is, he's talking about the Swift Tech. I have to look this up. I'm sorry, guys. I think it's the Swift Tech H20 Tech X20 Elite. I think it comes with either a 240 rad. Yeah, it comes with a 240 rad, a 360 rad. So you can expand your stuff, and it comes with some liquid and everything, it looks like. I can't even zoom on it, but it looks like some special coolant and everything like that. Excuse me. And that's the only really quote unquote all-in-one closed loop, but technically it's really not an all-in-one closed loop if you can physically take it apart and add more parts. It's not a closed loop per se, because I would still want to change that fluid every so often, you know, but this is just my opinion. So it's more or less like a real water cooling loop, except it has a pump on the basically on top of the CPU. So yeah, like they're saying, it's just like stupid crap that people do on YouTube is funny. Like how he says like that's the most retarded, intellectual or intelligible thing to do, and da 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 da. And like if you know anything about water cooling, the lower temps on your CPU, the more potential you have into overclocking your processor higher. It's a given. But that's what you get for uneducated people on YouTube that think that they know everything and think all-in-one coolers are the best thing since sliced bread, I guess. But this is just my opinion. I don't do all-in-ones. If I'm going to spend, like, if you get like an all-in-one, you know, deal and you spend 50 bucks on it, but then you got a $300 or $400 motherboard, that kind of doesn't look right. Like, oh, you spent all this money on this nice hardware, but now you got an H80 on it, H100. But that's just my consensus as far as hardware goes and everything like that. I'll make another video talking about the good news. So, yeah, this is a rant of the day in a WTF video by IGN. So, yeah, it's pretty sad for that computer video that they made. Like, there's a lot of stuff they do wrong. But anyways, guys, comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button, and you guys have a great day. Bye.